Hi, I'm Rides. Welcome to What's My Old BMX Worth? Week 48, Sunday 29th of November 2020. So we'll take a look at what's being sold this week, what you could have picked up. We'll also take a look at what is selling this week from my watch list. Give us a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'd really appreciate it. Okay, so let's jump over to eBay and get going. First up is this one. We missed it last week. It's a 94 Mongoose Villain. It sold with 27 bids. The other bike we glossed over last week is this mid-2000s Mongoose Motivator. Not a bad pickup. It sold for $71. We also had this old school Mongoose. Wasn't sure what model it was. Frame set, fair bit of pitting. It ended up selling for $345. The no serial Redline MX2, that ended on $683. The Haro Bash Guard Sport, it ended on $456.90. The New School GT Power Series Pro, that finished on $150. If you're interested, the new old stock Mongoose Mini Scoot, frame only with a fork, ended on $205.50. A lot of these around. 1980 Mongoose Motomag, nickel finish. This one ended on $565.55. The 81 Rally 400 ended on $94. The Powerlite P24 Cruiser ended on $560 US or $756.96. The faded red Mongoose Villain, it's a 99. That one finished on $365. A lot of interest with 40 bids. In the US, we also saw this Haro Revo, pretty cheap if you ask me. This one sold for $113.50. And that's $150.42 in Australia. What's listed as a Mongoose Pro 2000 frame and fork, either a Motivator or a Menace, sold for $137. Another one in the US, this one is the 86 GT Performer frame only, desperate for a refinish. This one sold for $220.50 or $298.05. Mid-school Haro in the US had a fair bit of interest with 28 bids. It sold for $73 or $98.68 in Australia. This mid-school Bully Prowler sold here in Australia for $127.50. The Haro Master Tribute did pretty well. This is the 1992 Haro Edge. Ended up selling for $810 with 31 bids. Another one from the US, Bubba Harris Flight 24. It was pretty complete, no cranks. $230.50 or $311.57. Not sure if this is the same Robinson we also featured last week that sold now twice. If it is, it sold again for $232.50. I believe this is the 2000 Mongoose Sniper. This one sold for $111.50. Early 2000s Redline Proline Pro. This one's missing the wheels, missing the Redline cranks, but the rest of it looks like it's all there. This ended on $255. The old school vintage Gemini. This one needs a bit of work. It sold for $234.50. Another GT Performer frame only from the US, although this one has a damaged dropout, as we can see, can be fixed. This is possibly a 94 or 95. It sold for $98 or $132.47. This 1985 Mongoose Californian sold here in Australia for $485 with 15 bids. This later mid-school Redline, this one sold in the US for $72 or $97.32. And I believe that is it for everything that sold last week. Let's move on to what's in my watch list that's coming up for sale. Seen a lot of Torkers over the last few months, most of them in pretty bad condition, though I think this one is the worst we've seen. Heaps of rust, frame is totally pitted out. Serial number has this at a 93 6 model Flipside. It's currently selling for $56 and has 8 hours and 28 minutes to go. Listed as unknown, but this is a free agent. This one would be a 97 by the look of it, U609. Frame only. These things don't sell for much, but this one is currently selling for $24.50 and has 1 day and 2 hours left. Another unknown freestyle frame. This one looks like it's got a powder coat on it, powder coated with the cups in, or it's just been sprayed. Don't know the model on this one, but it is currently selling for $31 and has 1 day and 2 hours to go as well. This mid-school Chinese made TNT, not much you can say about these. This one is currently selling for $80 with one bid. These are a classic Diamondback Hot Streak, mid-80s, mid to late 80s. These are the ones with the fork standers and frame standers that are welded in the wrong place. They were welded facing rear and facing front, so pretty useless. When you put your foot on there, your foot goes straight into the wheel. Always pick these ones up cheap. This one currently selling for $150 in the US or $202.76, and it has 25 bids on it, 3 days and 18 hours to go. New School General Lee. I think this one looks like it could be a 24-inch. Don't know the year on it, but it's currently selling here in Australia for $102.50 with 4 days and 4 hours to go. This 81 Kuwahara KZ1, frame only, chrome looks like it's in nice condition, is selling for $660, has 5 bids on it and 4 days and 5 hours left. Couple of old mid to late 80s freestyle bikes. One's a Univega Street Heat and the other one's an Orion Freestyle. I have a couple of these street heats. One of mine is an 89, I believe. I think this one might be the earlier 87 with those decals. These two are currently selling together and fetching $500 with 4 days and 19 hours to go. It's listed as a 97, but this is a 99 Mongoose Expert. Chrome frame. Looks like it's pretty much all there. It has had some switched out bars, maybe switched out the cranks and pedals as well. Currently selling for $250 with 4 days and 22 hours to go. Could be the last one for this week. I'm not 100% sure on the year. It looks like a Sniper or one of the freestyle bikes. Currently selling for $57. We'll be catching this one next week as well because it's got 8 days and 7 hours to go. So that's it for what you got. Drop us a like and subscribe to the channel if you like my videos. You can pick up my decals at shop.rerides.com. Thanks very much. Appreciate your time. See you next week.